They're mine, but those jerks broke them. I'm lucky I only have a slight case of myopia in each eye. I really use glasses as a precaution more than a necessity. An all-purpose cleanser. I'll take it with me. It's one of those windows that just doesn't open. Wouldn't do me much. What? This is my shirt! Those jerks tore it to shreds! They couldn't even sell this at a secondhand store. They couldn't even sell this. It's just filled with most of it's all. Yeah. I don't see any reason. Some windows just don't. Doesn't matter anyway. It weighs a ton. There's no. Fresh bubble. I don't see any reason. There isn't even a can of soda, but it's full of huge blocks of ice. No, I won't. Yes, it might be a good idea to clean the window pane off so that the. It's a chamois. This might come in handy. Yeah, it might be a good idea to wipe off the glass so that the sun can come in. I need some kind of glass cleaner. Okay, that way I can get the sun to come in through the window. Let's wipe it clean. Wow, hard to believe the layer of dirt on there. Let the sun shine in. Now the glass is clean, I can see. Although the only thing. No, I. It's open. The ice is defrosting now that the sun's hitting it, but it'd be faster if the freezer wasn't on. This would go quicker if I could. Done that. Now it'll start to defrost. All right. Now that the power to the freezer's been cut off, the lid is open and the sun is shining in on the blocks of ice. I think it'll defrost in a jiffy. It's been a while. Let me see. The ice is completely melted, but now the freezer's full of water. Yeah, that's how all of. Okay, it looks like it's all. Okay, here we go. Cool. I knew it! Something was telling me the solution was hiding under that heavy freezer. Yes, I'll try to pry the. Done! Now I can get the heck out of this wretched cabin. Alright, I think I'll be careful not to go out through the front so they don't catch. Here we go! I made it out. I'll hide behind those rocks and think about what to do next.
Hello! What rock did you climb out from under, handsome?
Hi,
He's here to rescue us, girls. We're saved!
to rescue you, but I thought I was the one.
Did that lizard Jules send you?
Jules? Wait, hold on. I don't know what you're talking about. I just escaped from that cabin there. Some mafia thugs were holding me prisoner. Me and my, a friend of mine. You've got to help me set her free. Her life is in danger.
I was just in that cabin a while ago. We saw a chopper fly in, and I went there to ask for help. But some guy with an eye patch told me to do an about face and never come back there if I didn't want to become buzzard food.
Listen, cutie, we're in a jam here, too. We are artistes on a nationwide tour, and our bus broke down a week ago. We've been stuck in this godforsaken desert all this time.
Our driver Jules, who accompanied us on tour, went for help. And well, we haven't heard from Jules again. I bet that jerk took off with all the money we gave him and left us out here to become cactus foot.
Jules said he knew of a shortcut through this hot desert.
I bet the swindler had it all planned out.
Well, I see you're not doing much, but I'm sure we can work together. The most important thing to me is freeing Gina. Those guys are, and you girls have to help.
Don't get me wrong, but I trust guys like you. Who is this? Why are they holding her cap? Who are those guys you say? And most importantly,
It's a long story. Believe me, I'm one of the good guys, and I can assure you. Will you help me? By the way, my name's Brian.
Hi,
And I'm Mariola.
and I'm Lula, and hey, we're with you on this, you big hunk. Do you have a plan?
A plan?
Of course, a plan to free your girlfriend and get us innocent lambs out of here.
She's not my girlfriend, and, well, I haven't thought of a plan yet.
she's not your girlfriend.
A handsome man like you with no girlfriend?
You don't like women much. That's it, isn't it?
Okay, she is my girlfriend. And I think I do have a plan. Just let me think a while and let the plan develop.
Develop. In the meantime,
Yeah, and
And I'm going to rest.
Got it. Hey, don't you want to hear my plan?
why don't you just wait until you got everything? Okay.
Okay, first of all, let's go over the plan again. I can't waste a single moment. Let's get down to work. Tanning oil. Mariola, you might...
Sorry, sugar, that's my life's blood. I still haven't acquired that bronze tone that turns...
Wow, what a sweet setup they've got here. Very chic. I like it. I see Carla's lying down in... It looks like a handle to something. It wasn't a flashlight. It's full of lipstick. Well, I don't plan on using a bunch of rain. It's okay. I'm sure the girls... Maybe I'll show how no thanks. It looks like shoe repair thread, and there's a needle next to it. I'll take the needle too. Maybe I can use it. It has you need a key to get... excuse me.
Yes, honey.
You look exhausted.
Utterly, darling. Listen, I was a bit indisposed when I woke up yesterday because of some stomach trouble. The trouble is, I forgot you can't mix the pills with alcohol because they knock you out. So, ooh, sister, you can imagine what my graceful body seems to... I'm feeling a tad better today, but
Are you gasping?
well, look, they're just moments, you know, once in a while, you...
I just happen to have a bit of heartburn. You wouldn't let...
Darn, when I went to take one yesterday, there were only 2 left in the bottle. I took one and
You say that if you mix those pills with alcohol, it knocks you out cold?
Let me tell you, honey, that mix is a time bomb, and the effects last for hours.
You mentioned...
Oh, that's my delectable blends are renowned. There's the Jet Black, love brandy. Anyway, there's a million.
I've seen that you...
Yeah, that's Lula. Those gossipy wenches accuse me.
And you have no idea...
No, I know it's hidden somewhere on the bus, but no matter, I don't know where those and...
They haven't given...
No, it isn't my fault.
Have you tried opening it?
Yeah, I've with a screw and a nail, but nothing seems...
Can you think of...
Listen, sweetie pie, but besides, what I can tell you is not that...
Have you been together for long?
Mariola and I back then are staged about 5 years.
I'll let you get...
Toodaloo!
I can't see anything from here. Good idea. Maybe I can find the pill that Carla dropped. I'll open up the vacuum cleaner bag and see if... I think I'll take a look and see what's inside. A basketball! Okay. You won't get anywhere. One of those typical prop trucks. Lula! Hey, you know, I'm certain I've...
I don't, unless you seem, but frankly, big boy, you don't seem like...
Yeah, I must be... Oh, whatever. I don't want to...
Okay.
Wow, an oil well. It seems pretty old. I bet it's been running for years. Yeah, I like... Let's try. Done. It's large and the... Wow, looks like the railroad tracks come all the way up to here. Although, judging by the look of that train car... Empty. It's old. Man, it is really... Let's see what's inside. Yuck! Ugh, it doesn't smell very good in here. It's rather long and has a... I have no clue. Besides, it's chock full of screws. I think it's one of the ones they used to build the... No, I'm not going to take the whole bucket full. It's long, so it might... One is closed. I don't know. It must have tar or something like that inside. You won't get anywhere. You won't get any. I don't think. I think there's someone over there. I'm afraid he's not one of the good guys. He looks like a buff type of guy that might shoot you in the back. He must be guarding that barn or something. I can't let him see me. Jeez, that guy has a bu- There's no way when I got- I'll try and get-
Opening can, drinking can, dunking can.
Excellent choice. If what Carla told me about the effects of the pill being mixed with alcohol is right, this guy will go out like a light, fast. But it's impossible to do it without him noticing. I have to distract him somehow in order to stick the pill into the can behind his back. That doesn't, I don't see him.
I bet no one can get as many cans in a row into the basket as me.
An airplane gray. And as far as I can tell, most of them are military aircraft. From around the time of World War II, I'd say. Air combat was while the pilot took charge. No need to get since the plane is. It's a bit old. It's unbelievable. Man, I wouldn't mind, but it's quite an end. The idea of going back in there doesn't amuse me. It's just filled with most of it's all old. Let's see if I can. Yeah, there's something to that idea. Maybe I can get Lula to admit who she really is and get her to distract the muscle man in the barn. Lula, come look!
Hey, big boy, I didn't know you liked sports. Hmm? Where did you get that basketball? Throw it to Lula. This is the ball from the first match I won my first title at.
I knew it! Give up the act, sister. You're Lou Lemaire, aren't ya? And I see you can still work wonders with a basketball.
Of course, I've still got the magic touch. Why do you think I was named most valuable player in the league 3 years in a row?
Too bad that all went by the wayside when you messed up that last basket in the '95 finals, huh?
It was a personal foul, for goodness sake. That vision impaired bat of a referee didn't see it. Those journalist leeches looked the other way. Everyone in the whole pavilion was blinded by my grandeur. But it was a personal foul.
Okay, okay. Pipe down, Lula. That's all in the past now. Best not to stir up old memories. After all, who hasn't missed a basket at some point? When completely alone under the basket? While vying to win the NBA Finals? It really isn't that important.
Dare you insinuate that there was no foul,
No, of course not. Of course there was a foul. On purpose, too. What's important now is you gotta help me out by distracting that guy I told you about. Being who you are, you won't have any problem with. I'm sure you'll beat him easy.
All right, but with 2, 1, that all that hearsay about me, and 2, ever since that personal foul that I'll probably prance up to this, so you.
But that's impossible. I can't let him catch sight of me or he'll recognize. He has to have seen me when they brought me in the.
Yes, I understand. I've got it. Listen, dear, we have some of those cutesy little receivers you place inside your ear. We use them for some of our cabaret. Here's the plan. I stick it in, and you use those. Tell me you love the idea?
I guess it's okay. Let's try it.
Hey, who are you? This is Private
What, didn't you say he was an Adonis?
Calm down, Lula. Tell him you were just passing through. That you saw.
Well, as I said, I was passing along and saw you toss some cans at that tank. And I said to myself, ooh, this guy's pretty hot.
Pretty hot. Very hot. I don't think you'll come across anyone that can shoot hoops like me.
Tell him you're not so bad yourself. And challenge him to throw from further away. That way, he'll get out of the way, and I can come right on in.
Well, to tell you the truth, hot stuff, I can shoot baskets just as well as you can. And from even...
You must be joking. You don't really...
Follow me if...
I shouldn't leave my... I'll laugh my head off.
Anyway, I see... Ooh, look at this.
How about that? I have to admit, you...
Watch
have to
me
take
and
advantage of
wait,
this
dog.
My turn to
Okay,
shine.
I can
Look.
spike the beer now that the gorilla's left his cage. There we go. I hope he finishes that can before opening another. I think he's coming back. Better take off so Biceps Boy doesn't find me and ruin everything at the last moment. Cross your fingers.
Man, that last sip of beer was a killer. I think I'm losing it. I better have another drink.
Congratulations, it worked! He is so tired. Hey pal, what? Feeling drowsy, are we?
What are you doing here, Pipsqueak? I don't know how you got out of the... As soon as I wake up, I'm gonna grind you into hamburger. Just wait for this dizzy...
You're in no state to be threatened when you snap out of it, if you do. Okay, we can't waste a second. I'll go. That chopper will get us all out. Let's go over the plan again. This is not a good time.
You
That paint
better
is
head
no-
straight for the cabin before
really use it
Gustav
because
and
it's-
Theodore realize you ran away, weakling.
I can't really. Yum, peanut butter. All right, maybe it will be useful at some point. I'd better carry it with.
Yeah, keep that jaw away from me. It's dangerous.
Dangerous? This mere little glass jar? And here I thought you were a tough guy.
It's not the jaw that's dangerous. It's the one.
Ants?
Yeah, they go berserk.
Listen, you're worse.
Think whatever you like. See that wood left over behind there? It was an eyesore. A few days ago I left, and when I came back a few hours later, the rocky...
Yeah, whatever.
You're lower than bonds go.
That won't work. You won't get any... I don't see... Pretty rickety. It's an... I don't think that's... I don't like that. You won't get any... You won't get anywhere. I don't see any... I don't need... One is closed and the... I don't know. That doesn't make... You won't get any... That doesn't... You won't get any... This barrel here is the only one... Let's see if I can... I wonder what's inside. Peanuts! Oh. Why would I... Well... I don't want it to break. That doesn't make... I don't really know. It probably hasn't... Good idea. That way Mariola will... Careful. She... Contain... Mariola.
Oh, all right, take it. I think I already have a luscious tail.
Oh yeah, you're... Thanks for the suntan oil. I don't plan on... That doesn't seem like... I don't see... I don't... There's no way to do that manually. That doesn't make sense. I don't want to take any... You won't get any... excuse...
Yes, honey.
I'll let you get...
Doodle it.
Frankly, I don't think I'm gonna get... One of those typical prop trunks that act... It's large, and the shadow it casts provides a little shade from... I don't like that. All right. They're all empty. They're all empty. They're all empty. I don't need the... I don't think that... You won't get anywhere. XXX. No doubt about it. It's a barrel... Yeah, I could use it to drill a hole in the barrel, but I can't use my fingers to twist it around and make the hole. I don't... That doesn't make... That doesn't make... You won't get it. That doesn't... Contains... You won't get it. That doesn't... I don't really know. You won't get it. I don't like... That doesn't... I have no clue. Besides... Danger. Explosives. Empty. Why waste the empty? Impossible. It's completely jammed. That won't get it open. I wouldn't want it to break. Why would I want to fill the jar with pee? I wonder what kind of ants inhabit this area. I don't really know. I don't like... You won't get anywhere. I don't like that. It's a little rusty, but It's not the best kind of oil to grease. All right, I think it'll work now. Let's see how that works. Perfect. The cabin is within shooting range. That doesn't make sense. It's in good shape. Hmm. This could be useful. It's pretty old. I don't really know. That doesn't seem... You won't get... I'd love to use... I've got something like this in my... Speaking... It's metallic and round, like a missile. No, I don't need it. I think it's the axle of the... But it's strange. The crank that the driver uses to turn the axle is missing. It's full of necklaces. I don't need it. I don't want to take any of that. It has a security code. You need a key to... I can't do...
Yes, honey.
I'll let you get some...
Toodaloo!
Let's take another look and see what I find. Well, that was the only interesting thing. There's no time. No, I don't want to... I've annoyed her enough. It's quite an antique. I think it's one of the pegs from the coat rack on the wall. I may be needing it. Yeah. I don't get it. Sure. I can use this to drill a hole in the barrel. No problem, but I need something to pour the gunpowder. That doesn't make... Aha! I'll place the bucket at... I've got it! I'll drill a hole in the barrel so... Sweet! Now the bucket's full of gunpowder. Cool. I like that idea. Turning hard. Let's see how well. Yes, I'm taking them all. With all these... All right. All right. I'll fill... It's empty. I don't want it... I don't get... You won't get... It's hexagonal. There, let's just stellar. Yeah, that's there. Let's just stellar. Yeah, that. There, let's just stellar. Yeah, that's the word. No.
Yes,
I've seen.
yeah, those.
And you have no.
No, I know it's hidden somewhere. I don't know where those Anna.
By the way,
Yeah,
I'll let you get.
toodaloo, cutie.
One of those typical prop. Let's take another. Well, that was the only. That contraption will get. I'm in awe over those ants. It reminds me of one my dad used to have in the backyard. As a kid, the truth is, I'm afraid I would. Yeah, it'd be nice for me to reload and unleash some of that. It's very therapeutic, I assure you. It's one of the footrests from it fell off when I may be needing it. Yeah, I think they'll fit together. Perfect. Now the lever's as good as new. It works! The door closed. It's a pocket of leather stuck to the... I guess it's meant to hold the bus keys or something like that. Let's see what's inside. A key. I bet I know what... Let's see if I'm lucky. Well, let's see what we've got here. I'll grab the butter. Looks like Carla didn't even notice. But buckets at the bottoms. It's empty. Should I... Bucket seems like a good... Bucket. I don't like that. You won't get anywhere. Yeah! Okay. I don't think that... You won't get anywhere. That doesn't... I don't think that... You won't get... That doesn't seem... I don't see any reason. You won't get any... You won't get any... I don't like that. You won't get any... You won't get any... Well, here we go. A-okay. Now the machine gun is ready for firing whenever I might need it. Let's go over the plan again. I bet all those bullet holes on the plane... I don't... You won't get any... You won't get any... I don't like that. I don't... Cans of beer... No, I don't have time. I don't think that's a... Good thinking. With the sun beating down on the freezer lid, it must be hot enough to fry an egg. Perfect for making that tasty peanut butter. Let's leave it on the burner a bit longer so that it melts into a smooth cream. I can use the spatula from the jar of real peanut butter to stir the mixture. Well, it's... I don't know. Well, it seems like a harebrained scheme, but why not? Can't hurt to try. Let's see. Let's see if those ants show any sign of life. Jeez! Unbelievable! This isn't happening. Wild beasts! Absolutely amazing! They've munched up the shack into a pile of sawdust. Luckily, the things inside have remained intact. There's enough dynamite to blow this whole place up. I better walk carefully. I don't like that idea. Danger, explosives. Fine plan. If I choose the right moment to blow up the well, I can draw the goons' attention. Let's put the dynamite in place. The detonator goes behind this rock, which is perfect for protecting me from the blast. Let's go over the plan again. Everything is ready then. I'll go talk with... Girls, listen to me. I've got something important to tell you. I have some good news and some bad news. Which do you want to hear first?
Oh, dear boy, start with the good news, please.
I've cooked up the perfect plan to set Gina free and get us all out of here. I'll need a bit of cooperation on your behalf, but it'll be easy, so don't worry.
So what about that bad news, darling?
Well, let's see. Do any of you know how to fly a helicopter?
A helicopter?
A helicopter?
Calm down, girls. It's no problem. Sergeant Hewitt reporting, sir. Reconnaissance pilot from the Bravo Division, sir. Windward Regiment, 2nd Battalion, Charlie, United States Marines, sir!
You're a Marine? Oh, that's awesome, Carla. I would have never guessed. Very well then, there's no time to waste. Go get your things and take them to the chopper. Then I'll explain the details of the plan and tell each of you what your mission is. Oh, and one more thing. Remember that we're flying out on a helicopter that doesn't hold all the stuff you've got in the bus. Please, just take what you need. Oh, good thing you brought just the essentials. And hey, you don't expect us to be taking the bodybuilder along too, do you?
He's really a nice boy, Brian. He just needs someone to set him on the right path.
Us girls will take care of that. The poor guy just needs a chance in life. We'll give him just what he deserves.
Okay, whatever you gals want. The important thing is this. Listen. First, we're going to cause an explosion in that oil well to distract the one-eyed guy and his sidekick. You're in charge of that, Mariola. Don't worry, it'll be simple. I've got it all planned out. You just have to activate the detonator and run to the helicopter, okay?
And how will I know when to push the button?
We'll use radio transmitters. You'll each be wearing one, and I'll give you instructions over the walkie-talkie. Lula, are there enough transmitters?
Yes, sweetie pie, no problem. There are more than enough.
Perfect, then. Lula, we'll be taking advantage of your excellent marksmanship, so use the machine gun I set up for you in the airplane graveyard. It's got a great clear shot to the cabin. If the plan goes off without a hitch, the oil well will blow up and those thugs will run out of the cabin to find out what happened, which is when I slip in and free Gina. All right, when the thugs go back inside, you'll start to shoot at the cabin to keep them from running after us, since they'll have realized that Gina's gone. Understood?
Understood? It's gonna be so much fun to slaughter those pigs, but when do I make a run for the helicopter?
Let's see, you'll still be too far from here, and you've got to give us cover while we retreat. Mariola, Gina, and I will be on board the helicopter. We'll take off and go pick you up at the plane cemetery.
Okay, but don't forget about me.
Calm down, nobody's staying on land. Carla, you'll start up the engines as soon as Mariola gets back from the oil well, okay? Yoo-hoo, Carla!
Huh? Oh yeah, sorry. I was just going over this flight manual.
Flight manual? Carla, are you sure you know how to fly this bird?
Why, of course. I was just reviewing certain concepts. I've got more in-flight hours than a bald eagle.
And just about the same hairdo, you old hag.
Your insides are just eaten up with jealousy.
Come on, girls, don't claw each other's eyes out. Carla, we have 100% faith in you. In our prayers, too.
This is so exciting, girls. I feel like I'm on Charlie's Angels.
Okay, enough talk. Everyone get in position. Good luck to everyone. And to myself. Okay, let's make sure everything's set up. Hey, Mariola, are you in position?
Oh, yes, of course.
Lula, are you ready?
Ready when you are. And
Carla, all set?
In position, sir. Sergeant.
A-okay, it's time.
What in the world was that?
Oh man, they blew up the van.
I don't like this one bit. We gotta...
The girl's gone.
Take cover! We're being ambushed! That's impossible, crazy broad.
Fast, Lula, climb on board!
ooh, careful with that plane, Carla.
Come on, Carla, get us out of here!
Oh!
Wait, what a getaway, huh? You can't deny it. It was amazing! The helicopter ride? Well, let's just say it was pretty intense. Carla hadn't piloted a plane for years, and I admit my palms were a bit sweaty. But the important thing is that she got us to the part of Arizona where the Hopi people live. We thought we'd find more information on the weird crucifix there. Fortunately, I got the crucifix back along with the rest of my stuff when I went into the cabin to save Gina. And luckily the girls had all their wardrobe with them so they could lend Gina and me some clothes. We knew it'd be great to put on clothing better adapted to the part of the desert we were headed for.
Be careful, you guys.
You gals.
We won't forget you either. Bye.
Well, we're on our own.
You got a problem with that? Being alone.
Of course not, silly.
Hey, don't get mad.
Come on, let's not waste any time.
Maybe we'll get lucky and run across an action.
I doubt it, but you never know. Wait, my bootlace came untied. I'll catch up with you.
I'm I'm gonna take a look from up there.
Hey! Gina! 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 No!
Feeling sorry is not the answer.
Hey! Who are you? I didn't hear you come.
I am Wupuchim.
How do you know all this? I don't.
I did, of course.
That's incredible!
Show me the object.
This is it!
My young friend, this is
A key. But it's not.
the way you are holding it in your hand.
Oh. Well, it sure looks like a key now. And
It is the key to the sacred
the
hope
sacred crypt? And where is this?
right across from our village. On
Oh. And could you tell me how to.
the sacred key went to you.
Well, I think there's something I should tell you. It's not mine. Hey! He disappeared! Now, how did he leave? Great. I have a good view of the. Wow! This place looks like something out of a John Ford movie. You've got your hotel, your sheriff's office, there's even an old derailed steam-powered locomotive at the end of town. Wait! Stop! Don't shoot!
Who are you, and what are you doing in my town? And put up your hands so I can see them.
Hey, hold your horses. I've come in peace. Look, my name is Brian, and I'm a bit lost around here. Can you help me out?
Well, okay. I guess you're not lying. Come in and we can chat. So, you say you're lost, huh?
Well, maybe you can tell me how you got here then.
Well, the truth is, I'm trying to find a Hopi village that used to be inhabited, so I came into this town hoping.
Are you an archaeologist?
No, I know nothing about archaeology.
You don't look like an archaeologist. Oh, I suppose they don't all.
Oh, give it a. Do you know where that Hopi village?
This may sound strange, but the history of this town,
Really? In what way?
well, it's kind of a long story. This village was founded by my great-grandfather, James Theodore Douglas. He was the owner of a gold mine nearby, and in the beginning, Douglasville was nothing more than a mining camp. But it grew bit by bit until turning into a flourishing town. Everyone was prosperous thanks to the huge profits of the mine, and my great-grandfather even got the railroad to run through Douglasville. However, something happened that tragically changed the town's fate. The mine and the mine shafts just kept growing and growing until one of them, the one with the largest vein of gold, bumped into something totally unexpected. The Hopi village!
Really? So what happened?
The inevitable. The Indians weren't willing to let white men ravage their lands. And J.T. Douglas wasn't the kind of man who would give up a fortune just because some Indians got in his way, so there was a bloodbath. It looked pretty bad for the Indians. They didn't have much to fight with, and a lot of them died. But then, something amazing changed everything. The Hopi tribe's medicine man came into Douglasville one morning at dawn, stood in the middle of town, and cast a terrible spell on it, the mine, and all the white men that might try to take over Hopi lands. They killed him on the spot, but not before the curse took effect.
What do you mean by that? What happened?
The mine inexplicably ran out of gold overnight, and not one more nugget of gold was ever taken out. The people in town started to catch a strange disease that the doctor couldn't cure. Whole families were driven out of Douglasville in fear, trying to get away from the curse. The final straw was when the train derailed. It went out of control through the town, destroying everything in its path. Its last obstacle was the Douglasville Bank, which it plowed into like a wild buffalo. As you might suspect, J.T. Douglas owned the bank, too. That's where he was sitting in his fancy red French armchair brought in straight from Paris when 50 tons of iron flattened him. Once my great-grandfather had died, the few people left in town were hot on their heels to get out of Douglasville, making it a ghost town.
That's a fascinating story. And you say you're the great-granddaughter of this J.T. Douglas?
Yes, I am. By the way, my name is Sushi Douglas, and this town is really mine. The deed to it has been passed down from generation to generation until reaching me. And I was the first person to use it a year and a half ago. I came here to live with 2 friends, Kevin and Rutger, but up to then, it was completely abandoned.
The 3 of you live here alone? No way! Wow, Sushi. I can see you're so, I bet you...
Well, actually, the mine was sealed when all that stuff I told you about happened, and from the outside...
So, do you think I could get to the Hopi village?
If you knew the directions to follow through the mine shafts, you should...
Do you know your way through the mine?
Me? Not a chance. I've never gone into that old mine.
I thought you might have an old...
No, I don't have any. Let me think. I guess that if a map... Probably inside the safe.
Do you really think the mine ran dry because of the Hopi medicine?
Well, I neither believe it. What I do know is that the mine ran out of gold, even though such a thing seemed totally not something very normal.
Why did Kevin, Rutger, and you come live out here?
It was my idea. I felt the need for total isolation so I could devote myself to my greatest passion. They had similar concerns.
So, what's your passion?
Computers and the whole world of technology. I'm pretty good at it.
I'm gonna continue. Thanks for all your help. See you later.
See ya, and good luck.
Whoa! The bank sure... I see the locomotive really wrecked the place when it derailed and smashed into the bank. This is really run down. Then there's that metallic... I really don't see any... Not a clue what this is. Okay. Whoa. Nothing worth looking. Nothing here. It's open now. The drawer is... There's not a single... Don't... I bet this was J.T. Douglas's desk. BD. A big piece of the floor is missing. A blunt object must have... I don't see why I would want to go... Nothing worth looking at here. Just a lot of dust. Impossible. I'd have to remove the boards on the door. I can't imagine the havoc that locomotive wreaked the day it derailed and annihilated everything in its path. Huh. Reminds me of a model I got for Christmas. Yep, it's all and to the left, and further to the left is the whistle. No need to. It won't open or close. The water goes straight in. It whistles by letting steam. It was hooked. You'd have to do that from inside the cab. I love those big smoke. I could try to go in through the hole next to the broken part. I'd almost rather go up to the side and enter through the window. Okay, let's see what's in here. It's useless. The boiler isn't working. That's the wheel used to increase pressure. That doesn't make sense with the boiler. I think that's the lever that activates. Logically, that won't do. I'd rather not touch this. It doesn't need to be open to put fuel in. It has a hole where you can do that. I better not. It's useless. I think with one big leap I can. Let's see. Way at the end, I see a cell, and I can't believe my eyes. There's a dead body. Oh man, that guy must have been rotting away for 100 years. I wonder whether that poor devil died inside. It's locked shut. I wonder whether that... There's still some old wanted signs up. I can't. I don't think I'll need... An old phrase, a couple of pages from... and an oil... I'm not interested. An old, a couple, and an oil. An old phrase, a couple, and an. I'm not interested. I'm not interested. All right. I don't think anyone will need them to light up the stove. 5-9. Well, all right. These logs will make first-class fuel. It's useless. Okay, let's make a real... Hey, how cool. An automatic door opening system. And they say the Old West was wild and dangerous. Well, well, wow. This looks like a botanical garden. Let's see what I find here. It's a sort of shed stocked with a wide range of seeds, that kind of stuff. Now, I'm not saying but I can't waste any time watering them right now. I remember a similar, and it was carnivorous. Hey, pal.
Hi, who are you?
My name's Brian. Brian Basco.
I'm Kevin, but everyone calls me Saturn. Nice to meet you, BB.
BB?
Those are your initials, right? I could just tell you go by BB right away. It was logical, what with your name.
Well, to tell you the truth, no one's ever caught.
So tell me, BB, you planning on moving to these parts? Have you spoken with Sushi about this? What kind of art?
No,
Oh, well, that's... I mean, not me.
Well, I'm trying to find
the old Indian village?
Do you have any idea?
Actually, I don't, which is odd, because I'm quite familiar. I often go out exploring to find raw materials for my...
Do you know of anyone who could...
I don't know. I think Sushi may have some documents from her great... Of course, Rutger hasn't got a clue. And, Mama Dorita could know some...
That story about...
Oh, yes, the whole town. Then it was passed down from generation to generation. I met Sushi on the internet through a chat room. When she proposed the idea of moving away to this town to live...
I haven't met...
Well, he's out of town. He told me he was going on... When you meet him, you'll see he joined up with us to move out here so he could devote him...
What do you know about...
Well, I've only seen... I got her to give me an appointment to see... It didn't, according to her, but really, I didn't think swallowing a live...
That thing you're working on is totally interesting.
This ensemble, I assure you, my inspiration hasn't... I just don't seem to be...
This workshop's impressive.
Yes, I like to think of... I combine art and...
Listen.
Yes, what...
Do you know any...
No, not though. Yes, wait. I remember that Rutger told me he said it was a very old man covered with... But knowing Rutger, I wouldn't...
I'll let you get back to...
Adieu.
I'd better not touch it. Something... For now, I don't know how... I admit It's a sanding block. Kevin must have dropped it. All right, better not leave it lying there. I'm sure Kevin will be... No, I might need it later on. Nice little tree, but I've heard it take... Better leave it... Hi, Sushi.
Hi, Brian. How's it going? Did you find out anything else?
You see, there's something...
Shoot.
It's about this...
What about it?
I've been sifting around the...
Yeah, well, it wasn't on the up. I believe it was in the base, you know, to be on this. The bad thing is, the way into the basement was completely blocked.
Hey, there's a dead body in...
Yeah, it's been there for...
Who was it?
The town doctor. Apparently, he was a drunkard, and a kid died because of him. He was in jail waiting for his trial when the train derailed.
How could they let him die there?
The sheriff had the key to the cell, and he also died. Legend has it, someone warned everyone that the train was speeding toward the town. The sheriff rode out to where the train was and managed to climb into the driver's cab of the locomotive. But a stroke of bad luck made him fall into the boiler. The guy was burned up alive, and as I already told you, due to the derailment, everyone fled town, and nobody even thought about...
Don't you think you should...
Well, the door was locked, and the way I look at it, that cell is the closest that I don't think it'd do any good to bury, and that cell is kind of like having your own...
Back up.
Yes?
It's about your great-grand...
Sure, what...
I thought you...
No, let me think. Probably...
Do you really...
Well, would I not something...
Well...
Whatever.
I'm gonna continue. Thanks for all... See you later.
See ya, and good luck.
Wow! That crater is really big. Jeez! Someone's camping down there, right at the edge of the crater. I'll go down and see who it is. Hello? Hey, friend. Hi.
Yo! Nah! It's impossible! I can't get them to open the door.
Them? Who?
Them! You know, extraterrestrial!
Oh.
Speaking of which, who are you looking for them?
No.
Ryan? You know the meaning of...
No,
I haven't a clue. But my name is Joshua, and it means that's something to think about.
Oh, yeah.
I know. Well, now they must have sent you here to help make my...
Really, my friend? No one...
Just because you're not conscious of it, either I'm way off here, or just a few days ago...
Well, that is...
So, I see? That's something to think...
You wouldn't know where I can find the
The Indian village? No, I don't have this. But as soon as I communicate telepathic, these aliens know...
So, what brought you here?
This is not just any crate. People just blindly believe. They say that that's a bunch of... However,
You know.
Yeah?
What door were you...
To the dimensional door. That's why they came here that time they landed with their space. And the one on a total trip.
What is the...
It's all this stuff. I built it myself. Come in physical.
Why did you tell me to help you make it run? Is it broken?
Yeah, after getting here and setting, I ran into some... It had hardly been running for an hour when the machine... I took off the plate covering the rotor and checked out the battery that makes it spin. But I can't find what the battery looks like it's in one piece. All I can tell is that if the rotor doesn't spin...
How can I help you?
The thing is, we need energy for the machine. And the
How does the machine...
Basically, the machine is a sort of... It has a keyboard that using my telepath... Pretty
What's that panel of spotlights behind there for?
Each spotlight goes when you play the note. But the truth is, what I mean is...
What's that...
You mean my... It's a... I use it. You got to be... There are millions of telepaths. Fortunately, I can...
Well, I'll...
Whenever you want.
Nice device. No. No, I can't take Joshua's mo... This model's, Oh, man. This is the mine that killed Gina. And right when I was starting to... Well, let's not think about that. I owe it to Gina. If I could move that stone away from the entrance, I might find the... That is one. I suppose they used to store the mining tools in that. I won't get it to move with that broken wheel. It's got one of those manual. Too bad the wheel is. This is awful. I saved Jean at the hospital and rescue her from those thugs, and then she ends up losing her life in such an absurd way. Impossible. There is. I think it's an oil can. A bit heavy, but... This house... There's a huge guy... I don't know, but he looks like a nice guy.
Howdy, partner. What do you want from Mama
Dorita? No, look, I know it was around this... By the way...
An Indian?
Yeah.
Well, I reckon... And now there's a bunch of hippies...
No, I've been... Douglasville is not the town I'm looking for.
Well, pal,
You think Mama Dorita could help?
Sorry, but I doubt it. Mama...
Other types of...
Yeah, she's in contact with...
The others? You mean she talks to dead people?
Yup, she's a healer.
I'd love to meet her.
No way. Look for a good...
Friend!
What's up, kid?
I see you like gum. You're always chewing some.
Oh, that's not gum. I can't helps me, pal.
What did you do before?
Well, I don't... All I can tell you is, luckily, Mama... Now my own...
I'd like to...
I told you that can't be. I'm sorry. When you have other troubles, the ones Mama...
Well...
All right, me...
I wonder what that's for. Maybe Mama Dorita has a cat and she... I may be needing this. It's made of clay. It's old, but... I don't like that idea. The oil holder's empty. I suppose the initials BD. I suppose... Good for polishing and indispensable. Good for That doesn't seem... After all... By the look of that bucket, I'd say it hasn't been used for quite a while. No thanks. This really improves, after all, and any... That's where you put water into the tank. Well, I'm afraid all of the... There aren't any weapons left, just the... I can't. It's fixed to the cabinet. I don't think I'll need it anyway. It's locked shut. A couple of pages and an... The rubble and dirt are covering up most of the hole. I don't think I'll manage. Don't. I bet this was JT Doug. Not an item. It's pretty old, but I bet. Nothing worth looking at here. Okay. Maybe I'll find some. Every time I look at it, I think it might start dancing and... It's filled with all... Let's see. These... That doesn't make sense. I don't think that... Now, but I can't waste... That doesn't seem like... Pretty big. At least... I don't know why. Anyway, I'd have to ask... Nice set. I can't think of any... You won't get any... No, I might need... It's hanging from the hook. Hey, Saturn!
What?
You seem...
If it's in my...
Hey, those enormous rocks. How do you manage to... Do you have some sort of...
No, it's much. I get the help of Oscar, Mama Dorita's disciple. He's amazingly strong and can move. In exchange for helping me with that, I give him menthol chewing tobacco that Rutger whips up for me. That big powerhouse just loves to chew...
This workshop's...
Yes, I like to think of my... This on... I assure... I just...
I'll let you...
A deal.
Better not touch it. For now, I don't know... door's boarded up, so you can't... I need to fill the oil can with water first. You won't get anywhere doing... A lot of the... Pretty heavy. I hope I can... I don't like that. You won't get any... I don't... Ha! This is gross. It's covered with mud and No way. No. I don't like that. It's part of the automatic door opening, so when you step on it, the door's open. Hi, Sushi.
Hi, Brian. How's it going? Did you find...
You see, there's some...
Shoot.
It's about...
What about...
I've been sifting...
Yeah, well, I believe it was in the, you know, the back...
I'm gonna... Thanks for... See you.
See ya. And good...
No! Unfortunately... I've only got 3 of these old... Pretty heavy. I hope I... We've got some just like this in the garden. Ah, yeah. These dried tobacco... Put tobacco leaves into the... Yeah. I don't know. I don't like that. I don't see that. Put tobacco leaf... Yeah. I don't... Right now, I don't see any... Oscar, I've got some tobacco leaves for you.
Tobacco leaf? No thanks. I chew the stuff, but...
Put tobacco leaves into... Yeah. That doesn't... I don't like. You won't get. You won't get anywhere. I don't. That doesn't seem like. A lot of the pain. No thanks. No. I don't see any reason. You won't get any. You won't get any.